Greetings, free people across the earth. I man say give thanks and praise to the Most High, creator of nature. We do give thanks and praise. Yeah, man. Went to court today. Again, procedure. Because you know a legal process. Whether I try tell me for plea innocent or guilty. Guilty or not guilty. I may say I'm innocent, I'm guilty of nothing at all. Not guilty. Innocent. So I can't plead. However, this judge here is a lady. I'm not going to say much about her because I might not see her again. But what I can say is that she's rude and disrespectful because there is no way no judge for come in front of man and identify yourself to tell me who you are and what the issue is about. You have a court clerk, dumb court clerk prosecutor speak. And because you guys are in cahoots, you have push this case forward. Now, I don't have a problem with that, the process, because we are going all the way to the appellate court. Yeah, man. So when this judge here, I tell me, say, I can't speak, I say, may I speak? She said, no, I can't speak. You know what I mean? And every time I want to come here, them I talk them own thing. And I object to all of what them I do. But again, them going to treat you like you're a slave, like you're dumb, like them not recognize you. Because them people are not deal with law. These people are the crooks, where they're in the high places. You understand? This judge in a traffic section, yeah, a business she deal with. And she don't know, say, boy, everything I talk about contract law. But true, she feel like she's immune from prosecution. She behave in a way where I didn't find satisfying. And now I say she go on too much, But for the simple fact I don't know who she is, I have no respect for her. Period, nor fear capacity. Because she showed me absolutely no respect. None. And this is why I'm glad when we have a platform for when we experience these things, we can take silent judicial notice and tear these little people up where act as if them not urinate and defecate as I. Wanna not impress me, wanna not act outside of the scope of an authority and act like wanna have some kind of preferential privileges or title of nobility as first class citizen. Wanna not impress with. Because righteousness will be such and truth is always such. You understand? And it's only the devil always accuse people and honor represent that principality. Because honor the kind of rulers who cock up on yourself in a dark places, wearing dark clothes. Yeah, man, when he's untidy, when filthy, and me not have a problem, I say it openly, because when I don't show a man such as I respect, me not give on none. All judges know that. I tear up in the public and say, as soon as I get your name, madam, you're going to feel my energy. Because me have to get your name. And like every other public servant out there, you know, if you have bond, and people can put a lien on an estate and a lien on a bank card, the very surety what me have, have to. The very birth certificate what me I use and I deal with, I deal with it too. So, madam, when I come in front of me as judge, I know a Spanish town, Buto place. I don't know these things because all I say are bad people in a Spanish town, this Buto place. But me say, boy, me a Spanish town and yeah, as Buto as Spanish town is, me is just as Buto or even more Buto than Spanish town Buto people. So when some judge cock up herself up there and totally not show no respect, then me not have none figure, lady. And me will rip you up publicly. And then we will move at you where your career, where you might have secure, just, become hazardous. And if you have manners and respect, that's why no little Mickey Mouse public servants, these little officers of the court, these little polices, that's why they behave like that. Because when I have judge, when I have no manners, we come and run your mouth and they identify who and what you are. Then I find it distasteful. And I propose to myself as if Uno is somebody. Uno is a bunch of trash and I go and little up over there. Any judge will come in front of me and identify themselves correctly I go and talk about it this way, and I go and get an opportunity to move against you. Because you say you have immunity, but you can't stop freedom of speech. You understand? You can't stop man from presuming you say misconduct in office, malfeasance in office. We don't have no problem of draw this attention to you people. All who know have some fancy clothes. You know what I mean? Some fancy dark dress with white pearl around on the neck, signifying what the mess on it is. This is why the country is so chaotic. Because all you know do is running business, on is thieves. And on a trespass. And I go and have a field day with you kind of people. You not impress a man like me. Yeah, man. Really don't. You can't be no judge where you're supposed to have maintain some kind of honor. That means so you demonstrate so you're in an honorable system. You tell me about the Luciferian entity pay you and that's your thing there. You understand? So I don't have a problem I go through the process and disgrace someone because I'm not graceful. I don't have no taste. I'm not tactless. Yeah, man, enough for to tacky up there. So I don't impress a man like me. And when I would sit on a high chair and look down at me and think, so boy, I is any better. I can't walk in my shoes. I can't live the high standard when me choose to live. All when I now purport to myself to be resident magistrate or parish judge. When I know out of order, I now get the very same treatment. If I not come and show respect, when I get respect. I'm not impressed with an untidy woman that purport themselves like them as anybody. When them not have no manners, they are totally in dishonor. Them not have no honor whatsoever. Classless, tasteless, purporting to be judges. Woman like one not impress me. And when I get your name, I'll put it out there publicly. You understand? I'm not gonna say you was too rude, and I'm just say you don't have no manners. Absolutely none. And the court clerk where I underwrite this case and I act as if them no have sense, when I got prison. This is what I can say publicly. Lawyers and attorneys are not licensed to practice law. The Legal Craft, Lawyer Deception by Ben Gates, August 3rd, 2006. It says lawyers and attorneys are not licensed to practice law. The nature of a lawyer craft, it's always a scheme or a craft. In America, as per the United States Supreme Court, yes, that's the original jurisdiction everywhere. The practice of law cannot be licensed by any state, and them have the little case to follow it. Then them say the practice of law is an occupation of common right, and them have case law will go with that. Them say certificate from a state Supreme Court only authorized to practice law in court as a member of the state judicial branch of government can only represent wards of the state, wards of the court, infant persons or unsound mind. See Corpus Juris Secundum, Volume 7, Section 4. It has a certificate is not a license to practice law as an occupation, nor to do business as a law firm. Certificate can't do that. But them are going to do them whole thing, because them say them have, standing armies and them have the power, so them can just corrupt everybody except the righteous. So them are going to always move against the righteous. The state bar card is not a license. It is a union dues card. The bar is a professional association. Number one, like the actors union, painters union, etc. Number two, no other association, even doctors, issue their own licenses. All are issued by the state. Number three, the state bar is a non-governmental private association, and dues must be current to sustain membership. The state bar is an unconstitutional monopoly, an illegal criminal enterprise. Violate the article of overseas constitution. So them violate. Listen, when them do it overseas, them set the precedent for everywhere else. Because I'm showing So when them deal with finance around the US, it a function from. I'm sure no. So this corporate government location is in the US somewhere. I'm sure these things. So when we go into these court, a man like me, them I do these things. I try to say, hey, make with us, wine him up here and there and, take one things and see if we can silence him and all these things. Them things are foolishness because you can't stop me. You can't stop my free speech. I'm not accusing of nothing at all. It's by our own action. You know what I mean? Our own inaction, by our own commission, our own omission. This is how we get judged out there. Because we're untidy, we're filthy, and is a corrupt monopoly. We're corrupt all different kind of, all the good people, down to the saints, we're mess up. The righteous, we're corrupt everything. But a few of around here say, we don't have no interest in the phone world. For a satanic, accusative world. Everything on a point finger and accuse and don't look at no filthy liquor around our work for a filthy self. We're not impressed with them, man. It's because our people don't have no knowledge. Our people is afraid. I man got a court today, and there's only one brethren show up at the court. One brethren. Salute, Sir Anthony. One brethren show up at the court. You get me? That's why I know it's a personal thing. So all the people who want to come run in and hang out and go on. When I demonstrate, so on a soft. On a soft. When I demonstrate that. Because the moment Babylon come and knock, on a scamper away like the sissies that you know are. When not impress me. That's why I say I'm going like this. We don't know. Yeah, man, me have people who care, man. People who love me, man. And people who stand up for righteousness, truth, and justice. And that these people are unwavered. And they are committed. Me know one of the whole group. I know someone who look for all kind of things and one can't get it to so turn away like the mess that it is. And it matters not to a man like me. Because a lot of them I know. I want to come to me and always look something. I not come to me and offer nothing. I not bring no strength. I not come and take from me. And all I do is just keep giving naturally. Yeah, because me have an endless fountain for give from. It can't end. It can't done. It can't cease. Knowledge of flow perpetually from this location. Yeah, man. So because my people not have the knowledge. And when some of them do, they're afraid. They're afraid of their own shadow. And this is our, watch me. Me confidence and no bad man out there now have no interest to me nothing. This is how confident me is. Down to a man who want to rob, thief, and kill. When him run up in a me, him say, I'm elder, I'm gone. And the same thing with police. Any police will have issue for me are the polluted, corrupted, filthy, dirty police officers where I try rise up in rank so them do all the dirty works. Real man out there know these things. Real police officers out there know these things. So them would get any little young police officer through them young and them a come from out of the bush, them they used to nothing and them just say, hey, you take this case. So they remove my case from the old sergeant was supposed to retire because them now want to mess up film career. And them give it to the young Morgan, the young constable, young police officer where I guess him now my career, them can throw him under the bus if needs be. And I'm quite sure him now have this information because I talk to him and even Porter more knowledgeable than Morgan. Porter seem more composed than Morgan, but Morgan say he want to come a court because he want to wear him jacket and dress up. And I must say this, brethren, you really look sharp today. I must salute the eye. I like them style of my brethren. The eye look sharp. It's just true, I don't have no time for it. I just come in my car key. So every time when I see me in a court, just know that I wear my car key suit. I look for no fanciness, I look for nothing else. I just come in my car key suit. And the time I touch them place there, a car key suit I wear. I'm a big heavy clerks with about 25-year-old. A summer function. I just come out ancient and stuff. Yeah, so even when I go in a court, listen, I totally comprehend, madam, that it's formality. I comprehend. But madam, acting as judge. A man like me come in front here, you're supposed to say, I am judge or resident magistrate or parish judge such and such, and this is what, and the prosecutor might say, and then they're going to say, I object, however, continue. You understand? You know, just come and talk like you think me a child, woman. Me not a child, and this is my platform. This is when I come tearing up, you know. Me allow you to do what I do, and then I come out a cup, because you're not going to listen me. You understand? You're not going to hear me. I'm not a child, woman. I'm probably older than you, woman. You get me? And the bush where you come out of to become a judge, if you remember, say a bush you come from, woman. And you probably have your people them still in the bush somewhere. So don't behave like say boy you have no respect of man boy or woman boy. You always deal with the people like the people is trash. All them talk about is money. And the people them so silly. All them come in and talk about them guilty. People, all enough to say you're not guilty. And go to court and go through the whole thing. You think them can charge all of them? You think the court can facilitate all of that? Just make them, hey, we're going to trial. We're going to go to trial. You understand? And link all a man like me just help on. Well, I'm not going to try help on. Because I'm not pay me, so I'm not get involved. You understand? But me, I say, watch out. Me, I go get the deposition and I will get the information, the people and name we associate with this case. And me have to get them band number because I request these things. And if we don't bring them things forward, how we going to move? You get me? Because I'm not going to injure me, damage me, interfere with me, take up my time when me have to spend how much money and I'm just live free. And I don't have my car. Which sodomite judge out they want to behave that way? Because you want to go into dishonor. I not play a game we don't know out there now. I not have a friend, you know. I not want a friend from one of some devil agents. Because I make accusation one can't verify. So I not want a friend from the devil side. I will work with the righteous judges when me know out there. And these judges, I'm going in front too much judge and these judges after them know me, them remove the mask. First thing, them remove the mask and them explain to me. Chief Judge, Honorable Chief Judge Chester Crooks done that. Honorable Madam done that. Couple other honorable judges done that. I am such and such and such and such. And I show respect to these people. I don't tear them up. You have a judge named Edwards. She was the first judge to try me like that. And I tear that untidy woman who come from Trinidad up. She probably off the island or out the work now. When I play a game with them, man, this is why we have public arena now, you know, YouTube, you know, for disgrace, you know, call on the name and embarrass you, you know. So when I'm in the group with the peers and laugh at you, you know, because I act like I think I'm better than everybody else when I is not on some lying traitors. Yeah, man, I cheat, I defrauders. You understand? And me, they have to show say this is what I deal with. So when you tell me something I can't talk, then I totally comprehend. Because you basically tell me say you're not upholding the constitutional law. You tell me say boy you're sold out and you're here for business. So you move this thing along because you're only here for business. Woman, I'm not giving no respect when I have none. So when I come in front of me and I don't know how to behave like say boy, right, I just come from a platform like this and tearing up, make my own family member here say boy, one is untidy out there. One is no professional out there. One don't maintain no kind of standard or honor. One is like a robot. You understand? I am not impressed. And when I ascertain the name of you, lady, you're going to see how I talk to you in a public. And you can sue me. Because you're untidy if you're a public servant. What you think? You're above the law? You think you're immune? I'm not impressed with. Yeah, man. The state bar is an unconstitutional monopoly, an illegal criminal enterprise. Yeah, man, I got through that already. You see all them information, yeah? The idea what I'm going to do is probably build a tape with this thing. Because I'm not necessarily want there all day. Me just want to come forward and chant for a little bit. Because I'm going to court today. And I know the process, because this process going to go on. And then it got to the Supreme Court. And Supreme Court, because I don't know me, stay them go on with themselves, because me supposed to be some like a backward dunce. I mean, I mind I tell them some slow. I don't mind I tell them some dunce, because this is why I'm always I slow down the court and I say, I don't understand. For clarity, what? And this woman here going like, say, boy, I'm rude and disrespectful. Woman, you have no sense sitting up there. No sense you not have. Because you think say you're God sitting up there. I mean, know say a lightning can lick you, clap you, and put you in a wheelchair so you can look and see everybody else and move past you. And it can do the same thing with you, any one of your family member. And you have to cry and a maintain and a live in a sorrow. A lightning can do that. So you're a special woman. You have to show manners and respect. I respect you as honorable. The very first thing you're supposed to do is say, boy, I am such and such. You take charge because you're the fact finder. You're not God. You must have on a baggy. You must have on a underwear, a panty. You must have on a panty. Woman. So why you think, say, boy, you're so special? And a man like me, if you give me the opportunity, you know how that goes. So if on for sure respect out there, because we're not gonna give you none. And you see the moment we're not going to respect, that's it. On a done. On a literally done. When people stop showing a respect, on a done enough. When the populace stop showing a respect, on a finish. On a know that. Can't treat everybody as criminal. You can't do that. And we will never have a police state where some dunce police or some dunce public officers purport themselves as if they're above everybody else and they're above even the very laws. Them things don't happen. It happened for so long till now. Where a man like me on this platform will highlight on a mess, man. Because I'm not impressed with. Which girl? You see how we deal with it now? Which woman? Which female? Are you a mother? Are you a wife? Do you have a family? So how come you just step away from your honor and maintain a dishonor, being rude and disrespectful, woman? Because you look for me and think to me or something. This is how I do. That's why we just stay humble. Yeah, kind of look for me and say we's nothing at all. I mean, no, so not care what kind of judge you can't live on the standard when I live. I'm sure, right? And for sure respect. This is why I'm a little Mickey Mouse public servants act out of order. Because uno up there is out of order. Uno not maintain the order. Uno not maintain the honor. The devil totally take over on us. So all I see is the dollar. That's it. The dollar. Filthy poor. Yeah, man. Uno are the organized rulers in dark places. Uno are the principalities. Uno up in a normal. But when I see a man like me, it gives a problem. But righteousness will always stand in the earth, whether I like it or not. Righteousness. Yeah, man. And a judge is presumed to know law, as rebuttable as that may be. It go all the way to the appellate court. So judge, when you don't know law, stand down. When you don't know law, stand down. Just show respect. You understand? I say complete gratitude, because you did. When I ask you, say, boy, I now can't remember these things. You did direct the clerk for put it in writing and give it to Officer Morgan for present the information to me so me can make sure. So that, I say, thank you, madam. Outside of that, I think you were rude and disrespectful and tasteless. I was surprised because you look like you were somebody until you expressed to me, say, boy, you know, the man has none of respect. This is why you not impress me until you demonstrate. Say, you have respect. Filthy people out there, man. You know, mash up a country. You know, we're in a judiciary affair set high example and high standard. You know, have some little untidy quota clerk where dress raggedy. Some little dunce people where only can push paper, clerk them. They don't have a clue what the paper them are push. That's why when them name go upon it, it's going to be fraud. It's going to be fraud. And I care what you say when I do to me. I the truth that. When I can't erase this truth. I the truth. When there's a bunch of fraud, there's a bunch of filthy people, ungodly people, but when I fool the masses. And you're supposed to be judges, court officers, public officers. This is why we're in a mess. This is why we in a mess. I say salute to the police officer. Watch me. When I go there, I talk to a police officer at the court, and the man understand what me I deal with and pass me along. So me say salute police officer at the court front gate. And when I go in, you have a police officer inside of the court, number 1 downstairs. When I knock, I show him what me I deal with, and him aid me. So salute to these police, what me know say righteous. A good people in there. The unrighteous one, them are the one them want enough of themselves because them want some attention. Them one, they are the filthy one. Them one, they can look on them future and say the decline where them are go on, but it going to seem like them are rise because them are get promoted for doing nefarious activities. Lightning out there, earthquake and thunder for untidy behavior. Me on a bloodline curse forever. Yeah, man. Because I want to have no love, no consideration, no truth. Uno is truly ungodly. Because I don't want past accusation like the devil and can't verify it. Uno is despicable, man. And we're always talk this way against and about when to perform despicably. I just your clothes clean, but you're filthy. It's only your clothes clean, madam, but you're filthy. I don't care who is Uno. I want to function that way. I want to operate that way. I want to carry and conduct yourself that way. Where's the respect? Where's the manners? Where's your honor? This is why I can't talk so about you. I'm going to just leave it right there until I come in front of you again and you behave rude and disrespectful. I go and get your name and I go and get your band number and I go and say, oh, I can't aid you, lady. Yeah, man. Step by step, it is a process and we're there for the long haul, because truth have to manifest itself in the earth. But no one want to function inappropriate and be rude and disrespectful. Me I come on public venue and talk about it. Yeah, man. And when on not uphold on oath of office, then on in a dishonor, on not follow no law, on not follow on own rules. You understand? And because on say on have a whole heap of dunce people under on the wings, one can just tell them anything and them follow phone orders. Want to get away with it. But I go and say for how long? I go and say for how long? Because righteousness is strong, Yeah, we might look away too, but we're truly strong. And truth govern. Down to the devil knows the truth govern. You understand? The devil knows that it have no power. None. What it can do is have force. Like one have force and a force and a force, but it go and come right back on, right in our bosom. Where they're up in dark places, rulers in those dark high places. This is why I have to wear some dark clothing. I don't have no truth. And this is why the people have got through it. But here is light. Here is light. Whether you like it or not. Here is light. Yeah, man. But the Most High said, let there be light. Remember, I did met the sun after, So what am I talk about? When him said, let there be light. Yeah, man, I knowledge them I talk about, man. Or the cognizance them I talk about, man. Yeah, man. So let your light shine before man so they can see your good work and glorify the Most High Creator. Yeah, who govern all things. Let your light shine out there, people. Do the right thing every time. Move away from criminality and crime. And make we live up so we can hold up. So forward, people. My time now, me have court case, so me I got clap it up until them